Hey, what's up? I'm Jody Friedman from Elite Music Coaching. Let's talk about the strike being over. The SAG-AFTRA strike, which was the longest strike in Hollywood history, is finally over. Now, I was listening to an interview with President of SAG-AFTRA, Fran Drescher, yesterday on NPR. If you have a chance, go check it out. But it was a very interesting interview because what Fran hit upon in that discussion were some of the deal points of what they were able to negotiate, one of which has to do with AI restrictions. And, that was the ongoing, one of the main sticking points was how much people, the producers rather, not people, but the producers can use AI to recreate performances without having to pay the actors. Now, she didn't hit on the exact deal points yet. It's only been a couple days since it's settled, but she did mention that this is likely going to be something that's ongoing. So in 3 years, when the deal is up, they're going to need to have another discussion because of the rate that AI is progressing in such a short amount of time. So within 3 years' time, AI is going to be in a very different place from where it is today. So they're going to have to go back to the table and negotiate again. It doesn't mean it's going to be all long and drawn out like it was before, but that's likely what's going to happen. One of the other things that she touched on was the pool of funds that the actors will get. Now, the pool of funds the actors will get from, let's say, Netflix, for example, a streaming platform. They're going to have the shows that are considered hit shows. Now, what makes a hit show? What classifies a hit show? That means it captures 20% of their subscribers' viewership. And if there are shows that capture that 20%, all the actors, all the performances in that show, they'll be paid an extra amount. We don't know exactly what that amount is, but they'll be paid an extra amount that goes into a fund. Now, this fund will be distributed from SAG-AFTRA amongst the actors that performed in that program, and then they're going to reserve a portion of that, is my understanding, a portion of that fund to all of their members. So all of their members will get a little portion of that fund. It's probably going to be a very small percent, but it's still going to be a portion of that. So those were the 2 points that she touched on in that interview. What does this mean for music and musicians? Well, it means that since the SAG-AFTRA strike is over, come January 2024, it's going to get very busy. I read yesterday that several films are already resuming before the Thanksgiving holiday. They're already resuming, like Gladiator 2 and Deadpool 3. They're back in production already. So they were waiting for this, and now they're greenlit, so they're going to go. That means that a lot of shows that were on hold, that were about to enter post-production, are going to enter post-production shortly, which means that music supervisors are going to get busy. It means that a lot of these programs are going to need music. So the bottom line is, if you're not prepared for that, now is the time to dig in your heels and get prepared for what's to come in 2024, because it's going to be a mad influx of requests and music briefs. And then hopefully you will be prepared and ready to pitch your music for those briefs, and you'll understand the music licensing business inside and out if you don't already know how the music licensing business works. And if I'm asking you this question and you think, do I know or not? The chances are that you don't. If you think, yeah, I know a little bit, then you don't, because you need to know the full framework of music licensing to really compete at a professional level in this business. So if you don't have that down, then come by our site and check out elitemusiccoaching.com/get-started. And you can grab our free guide, which is back here behind me. It's right there. Here it is. Our free guide. You can download this, elitemusiccoaching.com/get-started, and that'll get you on that path. And then we have a little choose your own adventure based on where you're at with sync licensing. You decide if you're just getting started, if you're landing random placements, or if you're consistently getting licensed. And we have programs that are tailored for you to meet you where you're at in your sync licensing journey. So go ahead and go by the site and download the free copy of this. If you want the physical version, it's available on Amazon. That's up to you and what you want to do there. But thanks for joining us. I hope this was helpful, and we'll see you on the next one. If you're interested in getting your songs into your favorite TV shows, films, commercials, trailers, and video games, you're going to want to check out the free guide below.